Hey guys, Duke here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a walkthrough video about Project Bonanza. Meaning, I'm going to go around, give you a detailed description of everything on the truck that I'd possibly talk about, while keeping it nice and brief for you guys so you don't sit there and fall asleep. Though, before I start this walk around, let me go ahead and give a shout out to all my featured channels who are my buddies. I'm going to start from the order I have them listed here. We got Vlogsmith, SNX Film, Slender Gamer 3, Rosie's Productions, and Brian Huddleston. I switched around SNX Film and Slender Gamer 3 just because that's the only order I can remember them. Anyway, let's go ahead and start from the rear here. So starting with my rear bumper, it's currently painted like a glossy black kind of deal, maybe charcoal. And it's a little pitted over here. That's alright, it'll probably be fixed by the time I'm done. It's a really cool bumper, it's a step bumper. That's what I've always wanted on the truck. Let's see here, it's definitely not wired up, as you can tell. I've definitely got all my bulbs and stuff over there. Moving on, we got my bed that's been disassembled. The bed wall is pretty rusted out, in case you're wondering why the bed's not in one piece. But we got my driver's side bed wall here, my passenger side bed wall, the front bed wall, and the tailgate is on the other side of the shed. Alright, while we're here, this is my exhaust. It's a Flowmaster Series 40 dual chamber, and it's a true dual exhaust. And it's got a pretty good sized pipe on it. It's 2.5 inch pipe. I've got fairly long pipe tips. They're really nice. And I could definitely, if I wanted to, I could stick my fist in them. That's how big they are. Though now I just got soot all over my hand, but oh well. It doesn't have much of a lift kit really. I mean, I think it's got about a 1 or 2 inch, because it's got the addle leaf kind of deal going on here. I don't know, you can tell me, even though I'm not sure. I just think it's a 1 or 2 inch. I'm planning on doing a 6 inch lift, so it'll be sitting pretty high up there. Now, the gas tank, I only have one gas tank. Those of you who've known me for a while, you know I had a white truck, and it had 2 gas tanks. It had one right here on the passenger side, and it had one over on the driver's side over there. So it had a dual gas tank option, which was pretty cool. Fairly rare too in some cases. We got my door, which I've got some chrome molding trim here. That's my drip rail, and my door handle, of course, is always chrome. We had a mirror. I've got those in the shop right now, but it's got a 3-point mounting. It's pretty cool. And my chrome, that's a little rusted. We can fix that. I've got a kind of a cool sun visor right here. Figured I'd give you all a look in the window while I was talking. Let's see, that's the front firewall. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go ahead and show you the interior here. So if I just open the door, here's my interior. Nothing much to it because I'm currently sanding it down to paint it. This here's the dash. All this up here, where my hand's at, that's going to be a dash pad, which is going to be black. It's going to be black vinyl, essentially. I do not have an AC truck. I have a no AC truck, so I don't have any ventilation that would go here, or there, or somewhere over there. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty simple. My air actually comes from these little holes here. Those act as my ventilation, because on the other side there's going to be a little button to pull out. I'll figure out a way to show y'all it. I'll probably put a picture of it later. Let's see here. That's my 4-wheel drive selector. Right now I believe it's in 2 high, so that's good. That red wire, in case you're wondering, is not a bomb. That's my tachometer wire. Tachometer's over there on top of the dashboard. But this here's a seat. The truck is originally a custom deluxe, but the white truck was a Bonanza, so I figured I'll just build the truck a Bonanza. I like Bonanzas. But I'm right here sanding it right now. It's not too easy to see with the lighting, but I'm working on sanding it. There we go. Yeah, y'all can see some of where I've sanded it down. I've got to sand all the rest of the wall down. I've got a Grant racing wheel as well. That's pretty neat. That little box, it's hard to see right now. that is my climate control. You see here, it says off and it says defroster. Well, the thing is, I can't select it because my switch is broken right here at off. So if it's winter I need a defroster, oh well. Then I got my fan control here. Right now it's at cold, but I can make it go to hot. And this here is the fan control also. It's at low, medium, high. And no, it's not high as in hello, in case you're wondering. Let's see, that's some miscellaneous interior components laying around. A lot of my stuff's in here while I'm working. I've got sandpaper here, sandpaper there. That's also where my speaker is. Let me go ahead and move some stuff here. I've got probably the best sound system in the United States now. One speaker. That's all I have in this truck. I do have a couple 6x9s that are going to go about right here in these cubby positions. There's one here and one on the other side. But yeah, I've also got some vents up here. Those are for the fan. That's where most of the air will come out. But yeah, where I would usually have a tachometer, I have a fuel gauge. Truck only goes up to 100 on the speedometer. I'm sure it can go higher than that. And that's my other gauges, in case you ever wondered. And yeah, it's clearly an automatic. It's got 2 pedals, and it's got a really good responsive throttle, in case you're asking. So now that we got the interior covered here, let's go ahead and hop on out. Close our door here. And let's go to the front. While we're at it, these here are the wheels. They're, I don't know what the hell they are. I'm guessing they're probably American Racing wheels. Maybe just some off-brand mags. They're pretty cool. I'm going to get some new ones because these were originally chrome and so I'm painting them black. I'm going to get some that have a black rim but have a nice chrome lip, so it gives it a nice accent. But I've also got worn premium brass locking hubs for my four-wheel drive, and they are pretty awesome. I prefer them. I would recommend them if I had to. So now going up here, we got a tarp. That's my hood per se. So instead of me saying I've got such and such under the hood, more or less I'm going to show you what I got under this tarp. And that is, I've got a 400 small block Chevy, made it to a turbo hydromatic 350 automatic transmission. It's a 3-speed. This makes about 400 horsepower and about 500 foot-pounds of torque. It's got a lot of aftermarket stuff on it, to name a few. It's got a Edelbrock Performer carb. It's got a comp cam. We've done various amounts of head work to it. Yeah, giggity. Let's see here. The only original thing on that block is the block itself. And the transmission, I've rebuilt that. It's got a monster transmission rebuild kit to make it a strip style, so whenever I shift in the second gear while going on the road, it will chirp my tire, which is awesome. Alright guys, so like I was saying earlier, this here is this is what I use for my ventilation in my truck. This is essentially my air conditioning. And what the way it works, let's see if I can do this here while the camera's sitting, is I pull that knob like so. So I pull the knob and it opens that flap right there. Now of course this one's a little jacked up, so it doesn't work too well. But I suppose while we're in here, I might as well go and show you the other part. And this is a lot of the components of the truck's front end and pieces. We got stuff such as the hood springs, fender blinkers. That there goes on my radio support that holds my grill. That's my hood latch, part of it. The other part's over that way. These are my headlights. I have 2 from the white truck. I've got 1 from the brown truck, I think, or something like that. Oh, here we are. This is the 2 from the brown truck, and these are the 2 from the white truck. So I've got a lot of the headlights. We got my seat belt pieces. I don't plan on keeping them though. We got a tail light. That's the tail light I'm going to be using. It's not smoked, it's just the lighting. And this here's the shop we work in. Right over there, that big black thing behind the phone, that's the hood of the truck. It's a 2-inch rise, Kelly ducted hood. It's a little hard to see right now in the lighting, but I assure you it's a 2-inch Kelly ducted hood. And again guys, I'd like to go ahead and say, if you want to see more like this, definitely subscribe. For those of you who have subscribed, you know, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching the video. I'll definitely see everybody in the next video. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and say I'll see y'all later.